Welcome
Yeah.
to another episode
Another one of them things.
of the Sports U podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episode 74 at hand. We got Steven from across from us, right? Always a pleasure having him here. And we got hell gift to my left here, big gift.
Drifting from his walk. You know what it is. To my right, got my guy, Rob on the mic.
Yes, you have Rob on the mic here. And again, welcome to the Sports U podcast where we read you sports news.
You listen to our stupid ass opinions.
Yeah.
We are back with the Sports U crew once again. Let me give you a breakdown of the show. Tonight's show starts with some quick hits to get the blood flowing, the blood going here. And then we will talk about the rest of the playoff series predictions. I know we only went through the first four. We enjoyed the weekend. Happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah. Happy
and
Easter. Happy
ultimately,
Happy 420, y'all.
we wanted to take a little break there and still give you guys our predictions on the last four here.
Yes,
and then we actually will have a head start on those because a couple of games have already happened. But we will definitely get into that part of the series as well, and maybe how it would have shaped our opinions.
One more thing, though.
Go ahead.
Shout out to the 101 subscribers, finally. The youth. The youth, perfect. Yup. To the 101.
Oh, Lord
Jesus, it's a fire.
It is a fire.
It's finally here, man, after 2 years of long, hard work, COVID, dedication. We still here. 74 episodes, man.
And we owe it all to our fans, most definitely.
And that guy.
God damn it.
And that guy over there.
Yes.
Shout out, Steven.
A round of applause to Steven.
Shouts out to y'all too.
Hey,
y'all
man.
still put in work.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to y'all too.
But having you here is definitely a lot more, I don't know, it's just more exciting, honestly. We got another opinion. We have another friend. And, of course,
Somebody who stands on the square.
he's smart about it all. And then definitely will bring his touch to it with his laugh and his loud moments, which we all enjoy.
That sounds like coughing, but he's really just laughing.
He's very soft.
Hey, bro, what about your emphysema?
My emphysema. No,
All
right, but let's.
why I wear a long sleeve, dick.
Oh, him, not me. It's these sunglasses. Fuck these sunglasses on.
Boy, what you doing?
I really regret this shit, but hey, it matches the jersey.
He's seeing red.
Let's get on with the quick hits here.
Whole lot of
Gifted.
red?
Yeah, a whole lot of red. Gifted. Let's start it off.
Yeah.
Go ahead and bring it
Hey, so this one is kind of interesting. I feel like we should have made it a topic,
mean,
but the only reason why it wasn't a topic is there was no information about it.
We want to spend a lot of time
We
on
don't need
this
to spend a lot on
series,
this
honestly, but this one is kind of straightforward, right?
Deebo Samuel, requested trade from the 49ers. And damn.
Yikes.
So, from what Tom, I can't remember his last name, that reported the
Tom
story.
Pelissero.
Pelissero.
I hope I said that right.
Pelissero, Polavacchio,
I've never heard anyone actually say that man's last name, bro.
But hey, hold up. Before I want to let you get in, Deebo Samuel has actually said that news is just media people just trying to make news stories and such. He responded to the reports of him wanting a trade.
That's the right thing to say, bro.
From Tom
bro.
Pelissero.
You seen him crying after the 49ers lost to the Rams. He wants to go. He's ready.
I mean, I think the biggest thing is
Jimmy G's not it.
Hey man, he led the pack out there. He set the tone, literally on the offense, and
I agree.
you can bring that to a lot of people's, as a great asset. So he's definitely going to be a guy who's going to be a good trade target. And with the 49ers kind of not being able to, pay a lot, maybe they'll invest into their defense with that draft pick or something.
I mean, the quarterback.
Do you want to pay that? Do you want to pay him that much? Like, would you?
Oh,
He said like $25 million a year.
Ooh.
At least because
See,
Tyreek Hill is
I
getting
guess
paid
not.
30.
No, but see,
but he's not. He doesn't have a ring.
Well,
He's just not accomplished as Tyreek Hill. To be honest,
he's not as accomplished as Tyreek Hill, but he has the same abilities as Tyreek Hill, a run/passing wide receiver.
You're right, but
I would say he would have the same type of value. Yeah.
Yeah, why doesn't he? Why don't he?
My only thing is,
I'm saying he
No,
hasn't
but, like-
produced that yet. So okay, maybe he has that value.
Jimmy G.
You're right.
no.
Boy, Swiss cheese.
Bro, Jimmy G literally threw them picks in the end of the Super Bowl.
All they needed was
Jimmy G literally got their asses sent home.
All they needed was all they needed was a field goal, and they'd win in OT. And God really knows what would have happened if they went into OT.
Bro,
but nah, this motherfucker's getting tackled like Swiss cheese. He's getting tackled like Swiss cheese, throwing it like this is shit.
He threw
fucking
it,
chicken wing behind his back.
He shouldn't even threw that ball.
Bro.
Not like that.
All right, we're not changing it all about that, but let me say this much: Deebo doesn't want to be a running back anymore. Apparently, and at the same time,
I wouldn't either. I got drafted as wide receiver.
Well, wide receivers take a beating, so if he's doing all this,
what do running backs get?
I meant the
worse shit.
I'm sorry, did I say wide receivers?
Worse.
I meant running backs.
Yeah.
They definitely take a beating.
Yeah.
So no, I get where he's coming from, and if he's gonna continue to get treated like that, like. Yeah, give me the money.
Yeah, they're playing him as a running back too. So
hey,
it's
if you're
like,
paying me high top dollar, you can put me wherever you want.
That's
for
what I'm saying,
like
$25
$25 million for him, I don't think that's so bad. But
25
$30
million, I'm expecting to do that.
Not 30.
So a market's like this though,
yeah,
and it's one player on a lot of players' teams, and you only get to have like what 10 touches.
I'll keep it real.
That's gonna be tough.
I only see either Jefferson or Jamar Chase really jumping Tyreek right now for contract money, bro, because realistically them the only two dudes I would really feel comfortable giving that kind of money to.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
As far as young guys coming up, receivers, them the only two.
I feel you on that one, but damn, we should have probably made that his own segment because we got a lot of shit to say about.
That's all good.
Anyways, let's turn on to
hits.
the next quick hit. Bam feels disrespected that he was snubbed for Defensive Player of the Year as Marcus Smart was the first guard to win it since Gary Payton. And you're the big Heat fan. How do you feel?
Yeah, how do you feel?
No, I don't think he's Defensive Player of the Year. I really feel he's nice.
My God,
he's nice, and maybe it sets him up for the next year. There's been many years where there's been political like views for like Marcus Smart.
He might feel like he's been snubbed already before, too.
Yeah, so
Marcus
it took all those years.
Marcus Smart did have politics on his side.
Yeah, it took all those years to get him there.
As much as I love Marcus Smart, he for sure had all the politics on his side.
I think as a Heat fan, does Bam
Doris
deserve
Burke
to have?
Co-signed it.
Really? I mean, it's that's one voter. But yeah, he is nice. I think that sway.
How important is Doris Burke's vote?
I agree. But even her take on what he did this year, I couldn't really argue.
I'd probably do Mikal Bridges more, just because he's played every game.
Yeah, definitely. Iron Man, that's crazy.
And on top of that, all Bam did miss some time due to
that's
COVID
what I was gonna
stuff.
say. He missed 2 months because of thumb surgery.
He probably might have
right?
missed too many games
and
this
COVID
year overall.
So
and
overall,
COVID?
it's
right. So you missed a lot of games, Bam. Like you
and
probably would have been a finalist, but I still don't think he would.
Truthfully, I feel you, Bam, but I'm not trying to throw the Laker banner up. I feel like AD lost some Defensive Player of the Years before too, but it is what it is. I didn't cry.
I think though, like AD is lined up.
The bubble year, I
too.
think he should have got it that year.
Who got it that year, Rudy?
It was either Rudy or Giannis. Either Rudy or Giannis.
Oh, he did win both.
Because he won
Defensive
Defensive
Player
Player
of
of
the
the Year,
Year,
and then when he won the championship, he won
MVP,
Finals MVP, and Defensive Player. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, but no, Bam feeling disrespected. I would say snub from the finalists, maybe.
Yeah, he probably should have been a finalist.
Again, I just don't think that. If you miss some games like that, it knocks down to.
I think a guard was probably a guard or a forward were probably gonna win it this year. I think, though, honestly,
it's dope to see that he was the first.
It better
guard.
be a wing player, right?
No, it has to.
Because the perimeter players are crazy. Inside,
because the wings
so
play,
easy to guard.
The wings play up
as long as you're
down.
long.
Wings play up and down.
Yeah,
so
they're playing inside now all over the floor these days.
And sometimes getting switched and shit. Yeah, it's got to go to perimeter
Next
players
one,
now.
though, Scottie Barnes out with the left ankle sprain. No timetable on return. After didn't they lose today? So they're 3-0.
Certainly lost today, bro.
Hey, we look like fucking idiots, man.
Hey,
guess what?
Bro.
It's life. We still standing tall at the U, man.
Still not touching the finals.
The U definitely has to do a damn. I said that. A lot of us doubted this 76ers team. They showed a lot of heart, I would say. But one of the biggest things,
we didn't doubt the team. It was James.
Okay.
It was James.
And I was just gonna bring this up though. I think one of the things I doubted the team too, just because of James Harden's play though.
Mine was James for me.
Well, this is why though, because when we were talking about it, we were saying that James was at the end of the season, like taking a lot of it upon his own rather than utilizing the team around him.
Mm-hmm.
I think James Harden has literally been playing point guard this whole time.
Yeah,
taking
he's been looking like a
look.
real role player.
Nah, for sure.
Exactly.
All right.
Really, really good second guy.
And then to see Tyrese
And it's
Maxey,
mostly just playmaking.
to see Tyrese Maxey take these steps too.
Yeah.
And
No,
you
I
even
don't-
said it. We weren't even talking about him when we were talking about when we were giving our predictions at first.
Because we
That's
didn't think we
scary.
thought James Harden would be the ball stopper, but now, bro, here's my thing, bro. Is James Harden getting washed like right before our eyes? It's hard to say because it's pretty fast, but bro, he doesn't look like the same man.
No.
Yeah.
At all.
No.
But we were
part of it's the fouls, but even like, bro, he's not just getting guys off the dribble like
he's still
able. It's
different. Like he's not in his prime anymore.
He's not
coming in
not
healthy
exploding past
as
you.
well as
He's not exploding past you like
He's
before.
just unfit. It's really taking
I
time.
don't
That's his
wanna-
fault,
I don't
though.
want to say
That's
he's
his fault.
unfit. It's just
It is though.
but it's the injury bug too, because his
Bro,
hamstrings be going.
how
through it.
long has he been dealing with this hamstring problem? Like, you still think it's going to be a hamstring problem? And he's been saying he's 100% healthy, so I'm not giving any excuses
well,
for
I
him.
mean, let's think about it though. When he left Houston is when he really started experiencing. I don't want to say when he left Houston. I'd probably say like a season before he left Houston. Probably like 2019 to now, 18. He's always been experiencing hamstring issues.
Well,
And it's always kind of the same. It's always a lower extremity injury. If it's not his hamstring,
it's
if it's
a
calf,
good, it's
not
a
his
good
calf,
narrative
his
to
ankle.
take away from the main part, which is that he parties too much. Why is that still there?
I feel like it's
He
him
does
not
taking care of his
these.
body.
Yeah, these hamstrings are him not taking care of himself, bro. Because he wasn't in shape this season either. KD already said
yeah.
that.
He was upset about it in the beginning of the year.
That's why. Yeah, that's literally they said KD wasn't fucking with that shit off rip.
Nah, why? I'm KD, bitch. You better be
But
100%
yes,
healthy,
again,
ready to go.
The whole reason we were talking
That's
about
why.
this was because
That's why
of
he in
the-
Philly too now.
The whole reason we're talking about this is because of the Scottie Barnes being out for the Raptors 76ers series. Ultimately, it is
It's crazy how you said
0-3.
Scottie Barnes and we talked about James Harden for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And it's okay, though, because ultimately that's where this news kind of leads into is that it's all about the 76ers right now, not really about the Raptors.
Exactly.
And they choked this one as well after being up about 15
They're just not.
on the
They're
76ers.
just offensively, they just don't have the firepower.
I
bro.
am very disappointed in Fred VanVleet. He's chucking up
That's true,
everything,
too.
Yeah.
and
That's
it's
true,
very
too.
He's
upsetting.
becoming
That
like
is
a
true,
black.
too.
He's becoming a black hole with
And-
fucking 4 of 10 shooting.
Yeah,
Well, that's still good, but
that's not.
Is it though? You missed 6 shots.
It's
but you're
40%.
from 3.
It's 40%. That's the gold standard these days. So you can't kill a guy going 4 for 10 on 3.
But he's not going 4 for 10.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't-
not doing that
I didn't
every
say
game.
4 for 10 from 3 though. I was just saying 4 for 10 in general.
Oh yeah, nah.
That's
overall,
what I was talking
overall,
about
no.
in general.
Overall,
He's
no.
like
Yeah,
4 for
nah.
10. That's like overall.
That's probably like a 2 for 7
overall,
threes.
Overall, Fred
It's
VanVleet has
tough.
been playing like a trash can. But I mean,
Yeah, I'm not. Basically, what I'm saying is,
Raptors
I'm not like the way he's
Raptors aren't
playing.
looking good, bro.
nah, definitely. Not.
They can't stop Joel. Joel is
No.
on another level right now, especially in the playoffs. But on to the next one. Bring it in, Gifted, please.
Devin Booker expected to miss game 3 and 4 in the series against New Orleans. Damn, that is terrible to see, man.
Yeah, bro.
Because I think I've said it. I think we were talking in the group chat the other day. The Suns need Devin Booker more than they need Chris Paul.
I would agree with that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Ooh.
The Suns need Devin Booker more than they need Chris Paul. Yes or no?
Like Chris Paul, yes, Chris Paul did change them, but like
They were
on the
still
court,
winning games.
on the court,
They didn't shut
like
nobody
on the court,
out.
bro. They need Devin Booker on the court
Because Cameron Payne kind of fills that point guard
yeah,
role.
he fills the void, but there's no
For
void
sure.
for Devin Booker. Like
Yeah.
Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges do not add up to that. No,
No.
it isn't. Maybe like defensively, they're not taking an L defensively, but points wise, bro, they need that man.
yeah. We're gonna talk a lot about the whole series, and I think you're correct though. Like, who's more important to the team? It definitely feels like it's Booker. A lot of what Chris Paul brings to the table, I think
It's
he's
more
already
so
established.
mindset. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that too.
so-
He's established that already now. too, bro.
Exactly. So, he's a great closer. So you're losing that, but you also lost a great closer in Devin Booker as well. So, you know what? The Suns have shown they can lose something great and continue to be who they are. I definitely think that they'll continue to be who they are, and we'll kind of get into that a little bit more. But losing Devin Booker, it just sucks for the long haul. I don't think it's kind of sucks for this series. But
and then you said it was his hamstring and his other leg, correct?
Yeah, they said it was his opposite hamstring, so that's kind of worrisome, bro. But and then, they said he's already missed games for the hamstring. But even on top of that, bro, even Mikal Bridges and a few other guys was looking limpy a few plays this last game. I'm not saying everybody's gonna be like missing games and whatnot, but like they could be worn down. They didn't. It's not like they rested a lot of games at the end of the year either, bro.
Yeah, no,
that's just something to think about.
I think this team definitely has enough though to get past these Pelicans. I don't even think you play him for the rest of the series unless he.
Oh nah.
Hold on,
we were just talking off camera about BI, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We'll get into that series the whole time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We didn't make a prediction for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have a prediction.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the last quick hit here is Kyrie Irving fined $50,000 for his behavior and comments in Game 1 of Boston. We watched the second game today.
Yeah.
We'll get into those predictions a little bit later.
Man.
But just a first impression on this. I kind of told Gifted. Me and Gifted had a conversation a long time ago when somebody said, "Fuck you, Draymond. Fuck you," and Draymond just kind of had to deal with it. But he actually he could have dealt with it, or he could have said something back to him. He actually said back to the guy like, "Hey man, is that like your kid right next to you? Like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, nice way of fathering." And so I think one of our biggest things was
parenting, jackass.
Yeah, I think
mean,
one of
he's
our
right.
biggest things, and that's what I'm trying to say is that we were saying when you're in a group of people, like if it's all of us at a game and I'm flipping off the guy or if I'm heckling him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe flipping him off is a little much. Like that's a little much.
Bro,
but,
yeah, that is wild.
There you go.
Like I'll talk.
But if I'm
trash,
heckling somebody,
but flipping,
that's a little bit much.
Saying fuck you.
Okay. So that's already much as a fan, right? Not as a player doing it. Yeah. But what we were saying was not in front of your mans, like your little boy. You know what I'm saying?
Son.
Yeah.
Like, but with the homies, if we're heckling them, fuck you, all this, all that. Like that's just
I'm not
locker
even,
room talk.
bro.
Come on.
I'm like,
You're not gonna say fuck you. They literally say fuck you, Trae Young.
I'm just saying, dog. Like,
bro, they were hurt ass. They were hurt. They were hurt.
And it travels. It's not just in New York.
No. Yes, it is.
It literally just happened.
Dog. Who's doing it? It's
just
New Yorkers.
happened.
It's New Yorkers.
Maybe
and
Philly
privileged
niggas
kids
and Philly
that
niggas
are doing shit
bro.
like that.
It just happened in L.A.
With who?
Wait, no, not in L.A. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
couldn't have
Who they
been
play?
LA,
Who they play?
Who?
The Hawks.
Oh yeah, it was Miami, bro.
No. The ones just before.
Oh,
Cleveland. Wasn't
Cleveland.
it?
Yeah, it was Cleveland.
Cleveland. They were
Cleveland was saying
Young.
fuck Trae Young, bro, for sure. They did say that.
No,
because he iced him.
Yeah.
He did ice him.
Yeah,
They
were
said
saying
it.
that.
They were doing it too.
So I'm saying it travels. As in, that's a good.
Okay.
That's a fine heckle. But you don't say that in front of your kid.
That and you don't start talking
I'm
about
saying that with
players,
y'all.
kids,
Like,
and all that other stuff too,
I was watching
bro.
the HBO Max
Like, that
show
shit's
for
crazy.
the Lakers winning time, and one of the Boston guys, and they was like fucking crazy. Like they were just saying all this shit to the players.
Don't spoil it for me.
I don't want to. But one thing that they did say to
I just started it.
hold up. One thing that they did say to the
I heard
players,
some wild shit about that.
they were like, eat a bag of dicks. And I was like, fuck. Like, you guys are insane.
I mean,
I can't imagine in 1980 somebody saying that shit.
Bro, why couldn't you?
Low key, why
Bro,
not?
that's newer.
Why not?
In
I feel like that's newer.
California,
Huh?
what?
Eat a bag of dicks. I feel like that's like a newer phrase.
Dog,
Not an
why
old
couldn't
phrase.
you?
Nah,
imagine
bro.
that?
They say it's a cheesy
Nah,
ass
bro,
shit.
you've heard old people say some shit and it sound kind of off, but it sound like these niggas probably been saying that for years, bro. It sounds
course
off.
they have.
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
In their mind, they knew exactly what they were saying.
And so does Kyrie deserve the $50,000 fine?
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
Yeah.
he,
I
Can't be doing that for everybody.
I don't. I have no like.
And
I'm
you don't
not
want
killing
the league
him.
to just keep on flipping off people. That's
Yeah,
too
I'm not
much.
killing him because
Yeah,
he
that's
was
the story right
defending
now.
himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got to get fined still.
No,
pay that fine.
I mean, okay, yeah, go ahead and pay the fine, but I'm not mad at you like standing up for yourself in Boston because we know how
No,
grimy.
I agree.
We know how grimy Boston fans can
That's
get.
what I'm saying. He's standing up for
yeah.
himself, but
No, for
overall,
sure. No, obviously
you gonna
standing up
catch
for
that
yourself.
NBA fine.
Obviously,
for sure.
Kyrie's
They
not
not
worried.
giving a fuck
Kyrie's
about
not
that.
worried about the 50,000. But
he wasn't worried about 80 mil.
Let's get into the reason why we do the damn show in the first place.
Hell no, he wasn't worried about millions.
The NBA, like we said in the first breakdown of the show, we have not gotten into the last 4 matchups on the East side.
I'm glad we starting with this one.
Oh, well, it's actually not just the East side, but we'll start with this one first.
It was mainly East, though, for sure.
It was mainly East.
We were speaking about a lot of different quick hits. One of them, they kind of gave a foreshadow into what we're thinking about this series. So overall, let's start with the first one here. The Brooklyn Nets at the Boston Celtics series predictions here. So this series has already been a huge treat with a game-winning buzzer beater by Tatum. This was after a big comeback from a 15-point deficit.
I still look
that the Nets just fell short of capturing with the win. So again, they were down. They were up. They were down by 15, made the way back into the game, and then eventually lost it at the end. Like you said, a little bit of luck there involved on that last.
No, definitely
on that last shot.
I'm standing on that score, bro. That was luck.
Brooklyn has one more game to play after this one today. To play before the potential return of Ben Simmons. And what the fuck does that say? Did I just write that?
Boston.
That's
Williams.
I'm sorry, that looks weird. It's these goddamn sunglasses. Boston, without Robert Williams, was able to capture the first game to set a tone for the rest of the series. So my question to y'all is, who wins this first round matchup between the Ridden Nets and the lucky Celtics? I just want to say one thing, and we mentioned it before the pre-show, that all 5 Celtics on the court touched the ball following a defensive stop that led to Jayson Tatum's game-winning layup. I think that says a lot about
luck.
the team. Yeah, I don't know about it being luck. I bet you the last little shot, it had to involve
if you had
be real 2 years,
because he was wide open
a year
KD
ago,
didn't get after
last year, Marcus Smart would have took that shot. Yes or no?
But he didn't.
I don't think that's like
cool.
luck. I think that's building
They've
towards
grown.
something. So why?
They've grown, bro.
Why are you gonna attribute the growing?
He's
to luck?
he's made
How
comments.
about the change of a coach?
That
was a big thing that we were complaining about last year.
Yeah, Brad Stevens
honestly,
was kind of a fraud.
Brad Stevens was really not cutting it. If this is how they look in just a year, he was not cutting it. They gave him a nice promotion, so he didn't look bad. But bro,
they look inspired compared to just playing in a system that they were with Brad Stevens.
Yeah, he loved.
They're letting their stars play, and they let the role players roll.
Yeah.
But Gifted, who do you got in this matchup, though? It is now 2-0. Boston Celtics won today. Not necessarily handedly. The Nets were leading the whole time, but it didn't feel like the Nets should have been leading. I felt like they got a lot of their points at the free throw line.
Bro,
but ultimately, I felt like the right team
They
won.
thought they were going to win the game off of that. If you look at how the game really ended in the fourth quarter, too, that's really how they were still trying to
KD 0
play.
for 10 in the second half of this last game. The Bucks. The Boston Celtics up 2-2. 2-0.
10?
Yeah.
Really?
In the second half.
Fuck, I was at
all
work.
free throws.
Bro, he was like 4 for 20.
So Gifted, let's start with you.
Who sick?
Yeah, that's tough. Who do you think wins this matchup, even though Celtics are up 2-0?
You know what? I said Brooklyn was gonna win the series because I thought KD was gonna be in the driver's seat going against the Celtics instead of trying to meet
nowhere
Miami.
near it, bro.
I would imagine that.
You're right.
Somebody wakes the loke up in KD, and KD just goes off for 50, and then having Ben Simmons back, whether it's 10, 15, 20 minutes, fuck it. It's something.
Wait.
I'm pretty. What? Go ahead.
Just a real quick question to kind of like tag on to what you're saying. Do you think Ben Simmons will be let's say he does come in game 4, because I don't think it's game 3. Let's say he does come in game 4. Maybe it is game 3 because I said one game. Let's just say they come in.
Either one.
Do you think that sparks the team up?
Yeah.
And it has to be game 3 now, right? They're down 2-0.
Yeah. Has to be game 3.
It has to be this next game.
No, that definitely sparks the team up because it was like, hey, man, I know we talked about mental health on this show before, but dog, it's a lot. And then he finally feels confident to like, you know what? I know y'all need me. Whatever happens, happens. But you know what? I'm going to be here for y'all. I'm not really feeling the same, but like I'm gonna be here for y'all.
It feels so sweet that you're saying that about Ben Simmons.
Man,
I know. It's like I still think Brooklyn's gonna turn it around, bro.
You think so?
I think Brooklyn's gonna turn it
I
around.
like how you're saying with the pick.
I got it. Yeah, I still think because it's hard for me to count out KD, bro. KD's a god.
The series,
KD is a god.
There's a saying
to
that
basketball.
Goes, there's a saying that goes, the series starts when you win at their home court. So that hasn't happened just yet. The Celtics handle business at home, and we all know that the Nets don't really have a home. But in the last game,
that's disrespectful.
It's true. It's true. Like a lot of other people, they travel.
They don't even play great. They don't have like the greatest home record either, bro.
Well, let's just say this much: they sold out the last game of the regular season that they had. Hey, it still happened.
Lakers sold out play-in too.
Let's see what you got though. Fuck that.
Steve Lee, Boston versus the Celtics versus Brooklyn Nets. Who you taking?
I mean,
2 games in.
Truthfully, I was low-key taking the Celtics before this series, but after these 2 games, bro, I'm not saying.
Seems like it's more of a rapper.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, my pick is staying the same because of respect for KD and Kyrie, but it does not look good, bro.
Wait, you said I thought you said that you're picking the Celtics first.
No, yeah. Like, I'm picking the Celtics. But maybe because of the way the series has gone, maybe my game, like the number I picked them winning in might be different. But I'm not going to change it out of respect to KD and Kyrie.
So you still have Brooklyn then?
No, I still have the Celtics in 6.
So then I just don't understand that second saying, but I get you.
But
like
because
them getting 2 games.
No,
that's why you have respect for them?
I'm saying I have respect that they will still get 2 games, but
he does have a New England sweater
off
on,
these
y'all.
first, I don't like the Celtics though. I hate the Celtics.
Oh yeah, you're Lakers fan,
bruh.
How about this one?
Basically,
so
I would have picked them in 6 beforehand, but these first 2 games, that's a little worrisome from what I'm saying from Brooklyn. I'm not saying they can't do anything. But I don't think they're going to win the series, and I don't think they're the better team either. That's another thing. Yeah, top to bottom, KD and Kyrie are the best 2 players on the court, but Boston Celtics have a better roster, bro.
I don't even think it's necessarily like they have a better roster. I think they have a better game plan. It's kind of crazy how
game plan. Okay.
Well, you know why I call it a game plan?
Well, I mean, you could say game plan, but if we call it out, the Boston Celtics get stops when they need it.
Okay,
the Brooklyn
you're talking
Nets.
about stops, but that's like more general, right? I want to be a little bit more specific in the fact that Williams, when he's on Kevin Durant, goes crazy. Like, he actually does a very good job on him. Tatum has been trying to check him every single time, which I want to pay kudos to Tatum.
Yeah, he is.
Because as the best player on the other team, and you want to show
he ain't ran from that
I'm
one time.
Here, like, let's get
it
going, like best
time,
against best. That's why I respect KD a lot. That's why I respect Kawhi Leonard a lot.
KD's kind of running from Tatum, bro.
He is running from him. But I'm saying, though, KD was one of the guys that usually does that, though. But it's like, that's Bruce Brown's point of the whole defense.
Bruce Brown is still getting I'm not everyone gets
But that's his
on.
role on the team. I'm not saying that he's not great at it. He's good enough for the team.
He's
in a starting lineup, he's good enough.
He's okay.
He's good enough.
Bruce Brown?
I think that's a little bit better than he's okay. He's good enough.
Okay.
He put up 20 points today, I think.
No. I'm no.
He's
I'm not
okay.
No. Look, okay. I'm saying specifically just for defense, he's okay. He's not a He's not a
He's good
He's
enough.
not.
He got some steals. Tatum was not doing well today,
steals.
and guess who was guarding him? You know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown. Oh man,
Jaylen Brown had a night.
Jaylen
Brown woke up today.
Robin on steroids.
He was woke today.
Hold up.
And Bruce Brown did have 23 points on 8 of 12 shooting, so that's
Bruce
not
Brown
bad.
saved them in the play-in too.
But what I'm saying is, he's more
Jaylen Brown though.
You said he's just okay.
22
I said a playoff game.
22
like
on
he's
9
I'm not to this team.
22 on 9 of 18.
Look, I'm
2
more
of 6
so
from 3.
I'm more so speaking on defense because people were trying to give him like some identity for
Jayson
defense.
Tatum had 19 points. This is crazy.
Yeah, because he did a better job. He did a good job on Jayson Tatum tonight.
Today.
Bro, 19.
You have a good point, though.
He had a lot of turnovers. Jayson Tatum did. And even Jaylen Brown, until that fourth quarter, wasn't doing too well. But let me say this much. So what I gave the Nets,
because,
if you go watch our Cavaliers versus the Nets series.
Jayson Tatum had 3 turnovers.
That's not that bad.
3.
That's not too bad. Anyway, so what
Jaylen Brown had 4. Sorry.
4. So maybe they both had 7. So overall,
they did. Well, they did combine.
Yeah, for
okay.
it's okay.
I see why you're saying that.
So overall, what I was trying to say though is, when it comes to the Nets versus Cavaliers time, I was like, okay, these two guys, they know how to close out games. It's gonna be close enough, and those two guys, either one of them is gonna close out the game, right? Against the Celtics, so I thought Robert Williams being missing was going to be a big deal. Turns out that they can still
really
keep the same defensive
they still
prowess.
got it going without Horford, old ass.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant are mostly perimeter-centric when it comes to their offensive style.
Yeah,
and
that's not good against this defense.
Against that defense.
Yeah.
So, on top of that all, Williams, Tatum, and Brown are all doing very well on Kevin Durant.
Shout out Daniel Tice.
They jumping all over that man, KD.
He could have hit. He had a lot of mid-range shots, and all of them didn't fall down.
He just missed.
And especially in the second half, like we were mentioning, over 10.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say those shots usually go in. So maybe if he goes home, he feels a little bit more comfortable, and he's able to do that because that's what he's been able to do this whole time. And maybe that brings them to a tie game. And then they're able to close it out because it's those guys on that squad. But even in that first game, they should have won if KD at least produced what he was supposed to produce.
Yeah, he played
but guess
like
what?
I mean, I feel like he did, bro.
He was not great that first game.
He
was not great the first game,
They
bro.
would have. I mean, they would have won by 1. It is what it is, but they still would have gotten that one. Jayson Tatum really had a lucky spin move when he seen, Kyrie's there.
That's not lucky. If you just said he had Kyrie on him, that's not lucky.
I'm saying
no. Yes, it is. Oh my
Kyrie's
God.
gonna sky over Jayson Tatum and block his shot.
No, but think about it though. If it was Nick Claxton or Andre Drummond,
he's not scaring anyone.
Who's not? Nick Claxton?
Who's scared of Nick Claxton?
Yo, I got Nick Claxton fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
You got me fucked up because he's not great.
Hold up.
Nigga's average.
Y'all got Nick Claxton fucked up, bro.
Nothing was lucky about that play except
Hell
for
no.
the attempt of the last shot.
It was lucky that Kyrie just so happened to be right there.
But KD not putting
KD in no man's land. That's his fault.
That's fine.
Giannis would have got the weak side block.
Fine. Okay.
Fuck out of here.
Giannis would have got the weak side block, but that's not KD.
Bam blocked him.
That's what Nick Claxton is.
Bam blocked the man dunk. What's KD doing?
What's Bam done since the bubble?
Hey, bro.
Nothing.
Hey, no, you can't say that.
You do not.
I'm
watch
talking about
games.
we talking about a play to stop the game.
He just had 9 points the other day. What's Bam done since the bubble?
We talking about a play to stop the game.
He is not.
He ain't
scorer
getting
on
game
the
winners
squad.
knocked down on him. KD is in no man's land watching Jayson Tatum go up on little ass Kyrie, even though he knew he could have been guarding him in the beginning.
All I know is you don't watch any Heat games. You're talking shit about Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, come talk to me getting more than 9 in the playoffs.
Hey, he's not a scorer.
And then you're gonna want to go, Bam Adebayo and his scoring ability, because that's what we need Bam to do.
We don't care if he
God,
scores or
bro.
not. I don't care if he scores
You
or
talking
not,
about me
bro.
and Bam scoring ability?
I don't care if Bam scores, bro.
I was just
Bam
not-
produces in so many other ways. He's a better Draymond Green.
Yes,
Way better.
not that night.
What night?
The other night. When
When was the last time Draymond Green scored more than 9 points?
I have to
Oh,
look.
You
yeah.
said not
I have
that
to
night.
look.
I'm
Yeah,
like, wait, hold
I
up.
have to look.
Draymond Green is
I have
what?
to look.
Draymond Green has watched
Oh,
Stephen
yeah,
Clay
that's
drop
true.
50, 60 points so many times. You gonna sit here and say this now, bro? Come on.
wanna
Jimmy
hear
Butler got
Whatever, man.
45.
Anyway, Chicago.
When it's not like that happens often.
All right,
Wait,
whatever.
wait. So I've been having the Boston Celtics the whole entire time. I've been on them this whole entire season. I still think that the Bucks are better than them. I still think that the Miami Heat are better than them. But
Hey,
I
you
you
definitely
said the
think
Bucks.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said the Bucks and the Bulls.
both of those guys are better
But we're
than the
talking
Celtics.
Oh, okay.
The Celtics
okay,
will
okay,
beat
okay.
the Nets though, because not only do they have a 2 game advantage, but they're playing KD very well. We said they both have to be
they cracked the
extravagant
code
to get over these, to get out of these playoffs. And if they're not that in the first round, why do we expect them to come out of the playoffs like that?
Honestly,
so
I think
I got the Celtics all the way.
Nets are getting exposed.
How many games?
I expect the Nets to take one of these and then take one at
I
their
say-
house
yeah,
too.
that's
So
what I'm
I
saying.
say
I
it
say
goes 6 at
bro.
least.
At least
6?
6, but I think
Okay.
they lose. Bro, Nets are getting exposed. Literally, if
I
they
wouldn't
don't
say
do
exposed. We knew what they were from the beginning like this, you
Well,
No, they're getting
no,
outplayed
bro.
more than exposed.
It's
Yeah,
not even. No,
I
it's
would
not.
say that
It's
more.
not a. All right.
I mean, between
If
Jason
Kate-
Tatum, Jason
Look,
Tatum,
bro.
Jaylen Brown, they're a really
don't think
good
everybody- I
tandem,
don't
think
and they
everybody
have
do.
a great
No.
bench
Hold on,
and
hold
a
on.
great
Can I
coach.
say what I want to say?
I just want to say one thing to answer your question is
I don't have a
think,
question.
I don't think any other team could do the job that the Boston Celtics are doing on Kevin Durant.
I agree. And again, they're feeding the Celtics are literally feeding off the fact that they are KD and Kyrie centric. That is why, like, if they had a full team of players who could do good at roles, maybe if they had I don't know, maybe Ben Simmons could help. But bro, they are KD and Kyrie or bust.
No, but KD should have hit those shots. He just had a bad game.
I don't disagree with that, but
If he makes those shots, it's a tie game. at the
you're
end.
right, but I also
Half
heard
of 'em.
the last day and a half about how KD doesn't do this after a game he loses in the playoffs, and then he came with a worse game.
Yeah,
I'm not
ever.
saying
I think
that was
ever I seen
that was
in
a.
his
I have
career.
never seen him
He's
look
going
that
0
bad,
for 10.
bro.
That's probably
That
his
was pretty
worst game
bad.
ever.
I'm not saying he can't come back from it, but
That was bad.
yeah, that's not how we expected him to come back. Bro,
I didn't
at all.
expect them to make
I
that
didn't
much
think
of a
he-
difference.
Yeah.
Like they really came in. So one thing I've always said though is I've seen even Chris Paul do well on Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant still got his. I'm being honest, but one of the biggest things that Chris Paul
he
did,
ain't lying though.
the one thing that Chris
Chris
Paul
Paul's
did.
good for a steal on KD.
I
Well,
know,
hold
but
on.
does-
Listen real quick.
He
Chris Paul got into Kevin Durant,
Bro,
making him feel very
he
uncomfortable.
could be right on that man's hip. Literally, just hold his waistline, bro. He's
but
on him.
KD usually enforces his will on players. The Celtics, even like he's trying to enforce his will, they're not letting him. It's totally different. And I never seen KD this helpless before. That was crazy. I never seen him like that.
Look,
I don't want to say
I get
KD is
what you're
helpless,
saying.
he was honestly
It
just
looked
a-
like he could have made them.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm not calling
It's
KD.
just a bad game.
I'm not
I don't
saying
wanna
he's
say
helpless.
He looked
Fuck
bad.
no.
He looked bad.
Look,
2 games
look.
in a row.
I get no. Well, based
They
off
would have won.
no,
That shit was luck.
no,
Come on.
that wasn't luck.
All right, let's get on to the next one though. I think we have
Wasn't
a lot
luck.
to say about it.
Anyways, Chicago Bulls at Milwaukee Bucks. Series prediction.
you want me to bring it in?
Who won that game today?
I don't know.
I
Who
got
won
you.
That. I don't know who won that game today. Go ahead.
I have not checked. Gifton, you got this, my guy. But let me say this much about them. So all year, the Chicago Bulls have been dealing with injuries,
Oh shit!
and after a hot start,
The Bulls won.
Okay, no, because
I honestly
they
thought
started-
the Bulls were gonna
they
win.
started
Bulls
taking
won.
off in the third quarter, bro. They
shit.
took off.
Can you say the score?
114 to 110. So they barely got up out of there. But I
Okay.
mean, DeMar
It's still a
DeRozan
win,
had
though.
DeMar DeRozan had 41. Zach LaVine
Ah.
had 20. Vucevic had 24 and 13.
What a surprise!
Fuck that guy that was in the comments.
That
talking
is-
about
No,
some
no, no,
WWE
no, 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 no.
shit.
He put it into our eyes. And honestly, this guy did the best for the Bulls in the last game. Still didn't lead to a win.
Actually, I take
Had
that
terrible
back 'cause
shooting
he
percentages.
went 10 and 18.
This year he did
so
a lot.
that's-
This game
That's
sounds like he did a lot
good.
better.
Vucevic went 10 and 18.
But I did
so
see-
hey, my bad, bro.
I believe
But
it,
shit.
but I did see him a few
Also, I
plays
thought
today
it
against
Vooch.
Brook Lopez where he was looking terrible. I was like,
Yeah.
Vooch, what are you doing?
But that's
But
not.
he had a
defense has
but
never been
yeah,
his strong
numbers.
suit.
No, I'm talking about when he actually had the ball in his hand.
DeMar DeRozan had 41 on 16 to 31 shooting, 0-2 from 3. He made all his free throws though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
That's not-
let's
that's
get
not a
into it.
bad
Let's
game,
get into
bro.
it then. So, again, the Bulls have been dealing with injuries, and after a
Yeah.
hot start, they have been trying to acclimate to life without Lonzo Ball. The Bucks, on the other hand, have been quietly having staying consistent and are at full speed with their full team healthy for the playoffs. After a grueling game one where both teams did not crack 100 points, the Bucks edged the Bulls out in the end, 93 to 86. You just said Gifton 114 to 110. So they had a lot more scoring going involved into this.
Fact.
Having that 1 week rest probably attributed to it. But I was kind of foreshadowing into maybe it was going to be a low scoring game that they're just playing that good defense on one another. But it sounds like they got a little bit harder on the offensive side.
Yeah,
So.
I don't think anybody had that many points in the first game.
It was tough in the first game. It was a grind.
Not 40, but I mean,
no,
definitely not 40.
Maybe Giannis had 30, but he probably
Giannis
had the
30,
most
but I mean,
points.
he
He probably had the most points, though.
I was
Because even
with
Tyrese Maxey came close with 28. But
Different team.
Yeah. No, but I mean, in that conference, though.
No, I was just talking about.
I was just talking about this series
for that matchup.
Oh,
bro.
this series?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think
So-
Giannis might have had a 30-point game. That's about it.
Well, Jimmy Butler got 45. Okay, anyway. Let's get into this one. Shut your little horn mouth up. I'm going to get on your head later.
Won't see it till 2024 now.
Who wins this first round matchup between the bellowing Bulls and the consistent Bucks? Steven, we'll start with you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go with the Bucks because realistically, I have the Bucks making the finals again. So, like, I don't see why I should really just switch up on that in this position. I believe the Bulls are a good team. I believe the Bulls are respectable. Bro, don't say no. Come on now.
The Bulls are a good team.
They're not a good team.
They're not good.
They're not good.
You don't.
They
get
called
this.
DeMar DeRozan the worst signing, and
They're
they
a
made it
good
to
team.
the 5th seed.
Hey, you gotta.
You know what?
You gotta
Damn
get
what-
home court advantage to be a good team.
Damn
in the
what he's
playoffs,
talking
dog.
about.
Hey, fuck with this guy.
Oh, stop.
talking-
Yeah, damn what
stop
he's
it.
talking about.
Stop it.
They're a good team.
Stop it.
They're a good
Hey,
team,
but
bro.
didn't you call the Cavs a good team?
Yeah, he did.
Earlier in the year,
So what? Oh, this motherfucker want to switch up
I said,
now.
yeah, I'll switch up on them.
Earlier in the
cut it
year.
out,
They
bro.
were, hey,
Yo,
watch
get
the
this
video.
nigga out of here.
Watch the video of
Fuck
red
outta
pill,
here,
blue pill
Squam.
rankings, but yeah, no, they were in the blue pill. The red pill rankings,
Yeah.
and then took them out because they just were trending downhill. So I jumped out the bowl
Injuries.
at the top. You got to jump out the bowl at the top.
This nigga.
Go ahead.
Anyways, I'm sticking with the Bucks.
Remember that next time I jump ship on something.
No, you jump ship every other week.
I don't jump
God.
ship.
Jump shot
Hey,
one
yo,
team.
whoa.
Nah,
whoa,
go
whoa, whoa.
ahead.
I jump ship every other week.
It's true.
Every other week, really?
Be quiet, Raider fan.
If
Every.
come-
I'm not a Raider
I'm
fan.
gonna
dog.
do it. I'm
Why
gonna do
y'all
it
keep doing me?
whenever it happens this episode. I think it already happened because you might have changed your pick from one of these games.
For what? I said Brooklyn. I still have Brooklyn.
Oh, you did still have
Yeah,
Brooklyn. That's why I was so proud of you. That's why I was so proud of you.
Man,
All right, go
fuck-
ahead. Finish your shit.
So fuck
Yeah.
you, man.
I mean,
You did finish.
realistically, top to bottom, the Bucks have the more experience in this matchup too. They're the reigning champion. The Bucks don't have more experience.
Oh, I thought you said the Bulls. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Why would I say
I
that
know.
and argue for the
He-
Bucks? Hell no.
He
That's
did
my
say the
fault.
Bucks have
That's my
the
fault.
most
Yeah.
experience.
Bulls,
They have
Bucks.
more experience.
They
They're the
sound the
reigning
same.
champs. I mean, realistically, they are still hitting their stride, and the Bulls are not really a team. I say that will make them not hit it because I just don't see they have the defensive identity. But overall, I think it will still be a good series. Bucks in six.
Give them before you give your prediction on this. I would have to not only agree with Steven so far, but also bring in this type of stuff. Yeah, Antetokounmpo, so Giannis has averaged 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists during the span of Milwaukee, posting this 15-7 record with their star on the court inside of the playoffs. Also, the two-time MVP has recorded 19 double-doubles and 1 triple-double over the past 22 playoff games.
1 triple-double. Damn.
I feel like if he actually tried more for the triple doubles, he'd probably get them. Honestly, bro.
This is tough. I didn't think that.
Because even today, there's some plays I'm looking at Giannis. I'm like, damn, he got that ball on a goddamn string on that pass, bro.
Bro, he will get 15 rebounds and like nobody else's business.
yeah,
It's
board-
kind of crazy.
yeah,
Gifton,
boards
though.
are-
Who do you
boards
got
are
on this
easy.
matchup?
Nah, man. I feel like I said the Bucks first. I can't remember. I have to go back and watch the episode.
We didn't. We didn't pick these guys.
no,
We didn't do this one yet, bro.
Nope.
We didn't?
No.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Bucks in 5.
He said 5. Damn.
Yeah, I expect,
Nah.
hey, they got they one. Lonzo, if Lonzo was playing, it would probably go like 6. But
Okay.
no Lonzo, yeah, definitely Bucks in 5. Because Giannis is going to like, all right, bro, fuck y'all, and then just stomp on him for 41, 12, and 10.
Wow.
That's
So-
what I'm waiting for.
Well, Yeah, because like today I see little instances where they're trying to build a wall, but like, yeah.
It doesn't work no
I
more.
also see
It
other
doesn't work no
instances
more.
when
I
you.
mean, I
But
don't want to say
but
it doesn't
pretty much,
work,
bro.
but
When you put
No,
it,
it
even
isn't
on the
gonna work.
plays
They
where
don't
he,
have enough.
even the plays where he's one on
they
one.
don't have enough. Yes.
No, they don't. They don't because even the play, like when you
The
see him
Bulls
one
don't
on
have
one,
enough, no.
he's exploding past anyone if it's one on one. Like
Yeah.
they can't take him on either side, bro.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. When I'm watching this team, I honestly believed before this. I'm gonna pull LeBron James real quick. You know, while I was watching the game, I was like, if he can go for 70, then he can just go for 81.
The fuck?
Nigga, what?
That's him.
Bro,
That's
you
him.
know how hard
So,
bro, to
that's
go
him.
80,
That's him
to
predicting.
go 81
Hold on.
now, that's crazy.
Hold on, no, that's him predicting the Kobe Bryant game. No, I was honestly thinking though before this game was happening that DeMar DeRozan had a lot of angst about his ability and just the team's ability to do a lot of things. He's like, I'm not gonna go 6 of 24 once again. Ultimately, you know, Vucevic seems like he is a consistent part of this team, just putting out his production every single time.
24
But
and
for
13.
me, I just feel like it's still underwhelming. This guy was an all-star at one time. He should be one of the star focal points. But when your
It
other
is.
parts,
It is.
I don't want to say it's
Levine,
underwhelming though.
DeRozan, both had a really terrible first game. How do you expect to pop wins out of that when you guys are the focal points?
I mean, it was
they both
just-
came out with. Let me finish. I'm almost done.
Go ahead.
They both came out with a nice game plan. Of course, this man got 41. I expected them to kind of come out with the fury, but I definitely expect these Bucks to really go into. I don't see the Bulls having a home court advantage. I don't think there is one, and I definitely believe that the Bucks will sweep out that and then come back home and win that one too. You said 5 games. With it being 1-1 right now, I think it's 5 games as well. I would have guessed sweep in the beginning just because these Bulls have been, pretty bad at the end. But ultimately, those guys were saying a lot of good shit that I like to hear after game 1. So that's why I felt like I would have picked them in this game. Would have probably bet on them, but I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Nah,
But
see.
ultimately, yeah, I think that the Bucks can sweep the rest of it out.
Bucks,
it's easy. Come on,
Bucks.
I got the Bucks coming
Bucks.
out anyway.
Bucks, bro.
Unanimous! Yes, sir. But let's get into the next ones. We got the New Orleans Pelicans at the Phoenix Suns. Right now, the series is 1-1. The Pelicans just won yesterday. The series is tied. Pelicans behind Ingram's 37-11 and 9 assists, winning in a stunning 125-114 victory. I don't think anybody was thinking the Pelicans could even go out, can go win one game against Phoenix. But, man, now with Devin Booker out with a hamstring injury, who knows when he's going to come back. So I guess I mainly wanted to ask is, how y'all feeling about this game 1 so far? Who wins the matchup? Who wins the round 1 matchup between the... Wait. What the fuck? Why did you write the rotating Raptors and the 76ers when we're talking about fucking Phoenix?
Oh, you just blame everything on me when you
bro.
When you already know I fucked up.
This bad.
It's literally from the last one, bro.
What do you, bro?
God damn it,
bro,
Gifted.
What?
All right,
bro. This was terrible. You missed all the way, bro.
So he want to expose me when he literally fucked up words written on a script. Filler in words every other third word.
The filler
so
words
I
or
don't
whatever.
Want to talk about. No,
you were
shut
literally.
Up. Hey y'all, hold up, because y'all can hear if you reverse it 30 seconds, you can hear all the filler words that he mentioned in a typed out script.
Oh,
we want to talk about the part and really focus on how I fucked
Bro,
up.
I feel it,
Right,
but
let me come up with the names right here.
You were talking about
The Pelicans. We'll call them just
Pouncing.
a thriving. Oh, the pouncing. I like that one. The
Oh,
pouncing
my
Pelicans. And the glowing Suns. The Suns are definitely a glowing one. They have a lot of stars and they have a lot of great pieces there. One big thing that I would say is a disappointment in this series so far is the lack of athleticism, prowess, just offensiveness of a DeAndre Ayton. That would be my biggest thing.
Yep.
Man,
The second thing, yeah, exactly.
God.
You shouldn't forget about him, especially he's asking for a max contract in the end of the season. Now, with that being said, we have Devin Booker again. We talked about it in the quick hits. Check that out if you guys have it on our YouTube channel. It's tough. It's tough to have a hamstring, tightness or illness, whatever you want to call it. Ultimately, it's for Devin Booker, who's the main part of this team when it comes to a drivetrain as their offensive side. Yeah. Because, again, CP3 is a lot.
Bro.
And he can close the game. But, I can say that these Suns are able to endure a big loss, such as a Devin Booker. They've shown it earlier in the season without a CP3.
Maybe to an extent they can, but to an extent, forever.
And we were speaking about it beforehand, how Chris Paul established an already enforced culture, whereas Devin Booker is not really replaceable, especially when you haven't established something to give the scoring ability that he has, dapping up babies, falling to the ground, hitting fadeaways, doing the thing that he does best, scoring the ball.
Yeah.
So ultimately for me, I still got the Suns coming out of this one. But you guys have a lot to say about the Pelicans. I had the Suns going, I would say 6 games too. I don't see the Pelicans being able to do that much, but being inspired and having the confidence and the ability to win at least one game when people didn't think that you were going to win at least one.
That can start something.
It can definitely start something, especially when the other people's star goes down. So for me, though, I still have the Suns. I think that they can overcome it. They've overcame it beforehand. I would love for you guys to kind of speak more towards the Pelican side. It sounds like you guys not necessarily have the Pelicans, but are more hyped on the Brandon Ingram train, the CJ McCollum train. Maybe Zion can come back to combat this loss.
It's too late, bro.
You don't want him, right?
Sit down, bro.
I like that.
Everybody.
I think he's
all right,
bro.
You guys are
going on,
appealing to
he's
the right
not.
audience.
Yeah, no.
Because me, I don't like him coming out. But let's start with Gifted here. We haven't started with him. Who do you got in this series? And I definitely want you to expand on that Brandon Ingram stuff.
Okay, don't get me wrong though. Brandon Ingram has definitely became the man this season. He's definitely stepped up into the role. He's stepped up into the I'm the number one option. I'm the best scorer. I'm Juan Don John in this bitch.
I'm closing this bitch.
For sure, I'm closing this bitch. They got CJ. CJ can put Brandon Ingram in even better position, like we were talking about off camera. CJ is probably one of the best Robins in the league right now. But
definition of a Robin.
Definition of a Robin.
If he can stay healthy.
If he can stay true. Very true.
He's been alright with them.
True. He's been okay.
He could also be a 3 too. Like he can fit.
If he's your 3, you're doing solid, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, if he's your 3, you're doing solid.
But what I wanted to say was
better than Tobias Harris.
Yes. I still have Phoenix in 7.
That's fair.
I still have Phoenix in 7 because I would imagine that.
What would it have been before the Devin Booker trade? Going down unless you still had him in 7.
You want to be honest?
Yeah.
New Orleans in 6.
So if they lost a player and they
how does get better? Like this don't add up, bro.
Because Devin Booker's not there. Like I said, Phoenix needs Devin Booker more than they need Chris Paul.
But that didn't give me any more clarity, bro.
I think everybody heard it. Gifted. You have the Suns winning in 7 right now.
Yeah.
And when Devin Booker playing, you had the Pels in 6. You had the
Pels in 6.
Could have got it done.
Oh.
Wait. Because I would imagine.
What am I missing?
Because I would imagine that Devin Booker would come back in game 4 and close out the series.
I still don't know. I'm saying
when
saying? Devin Booker was still playing before the season before the series started.
Wait, bro, what?
I didn't hear that. That part I didn't hear, but okay.
Oh my god.
Before the series started,
yes.
What did you have the Suns in a better type of matchup, like 6 games, 5 games?
Probably
against
5.
The Pelicans?
Yes.
I had them winning
probably 5,
a sweep.
Yes.
5
My
is
bad.
fair.
Didn't hear that part.
5 is fair.
I had it a sweep. Now it's 6 games. But go ahead.
6, 7. Yeah.
Keep going.
It could be 7, bro.
I thought it was a sweep.
I think it's because like we were saying,
no way.
Like we were saying off camera, bro. I think Brandon Ingram is definitely gonna continue to go at the beat of his own drum right now.
Yeah, bro.
It's 29 one night, 30 the next night.
He was putting out
Jackson
in the playoffs.
Jackson Hayes is playing his role. The team is just
CJ's
adapted.
covering the base.
CJ's coming to base. CJ's pushing the tempo throughout the game and staying on the pace where he still has to score every other possession.
Herb Jones has been all right too.
Herb Jones has been all right.
So Gifton has the Suns winning in 7. So New Orleans, when Booker left, was leading 77-74. Brandon Ingram cooked throughout the whole night with 37 points. Jackson Hayes, of course, was a blur in transition, like you're mentioning, Gifton. And CJ McCollum had 6 3-pointers. Steven, you had a lot to brag about when it came to Brandon Ingram in our off the air chats. Let me hear it, man, because I still got the Suns winning in a 6 fashion column. Especially, put Devin Booker out again. I was kind of mentioning.
I know it's because of the Devin Booker shit. Like, I agree because, like, I agree.
Let me hear your first one before the series started, and then what it is now, please.
Yeah. Okay. Before the series started, I probably would have said 5, bro. And because, like I said, we would have assumed everyone's coming in how they are, and this is what it should look like. But yeah. All right, now with the Devin Booker thing, it's got to be 6 or 7, especially with how the Pelicans are gaining confidence. Not only just the Pelicans as a team, but, bro, Brandon Ingram, I don't even know if I could say he's gaining confidence, bro. It just looks like he's becoming more sure of what he already is right now. Bro the Suns don't have an answer for him because, like we said, Mikal Bridges, Defensive Player of the Year candidate, can't stop Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
He's pulling up over Mikal Bridges, and it's not like, well, both of them are long, but obviously we see who the real one is in that matchup, bro. It is like and it's not even like no disrespect to Mikal Bridges because I think he's still a great defender, but it's just Brandon Ingram is just one of those guys.
I think it says
and
a lot.
And the team itself, Herb Jones is balling. Bro, I didn't even realize the Pelicans have 3 rookies in their rotation, and I didn't know neither outside of maybe one of them. I didn't know they were all rookies. It's Alvarado, Herb Jones, and one other guy, bro. I can't remember. I can't think of his name right now.
The junior, the third or something.
Something like that.
Murphy.
Oh, yeah, Trey Murphy.
Yeah,
Trey Murphy's
Because
cool.
I'm like,
nice.
bro.
Trey Murphy's cool.
I'm like, they have 3 rookies playing in the playoffs, but yesterday, none of the 3 I could say, damn, no. The whole game, pretty much yesterday, I'm like, whoa, these dudes are rookies? I didn't know. So these guys are clearly either showing what they really are or elevating themselves for the moment.
Yeah.
But they're not. They know what time it is.
You made a great point. I'd have to agree with. They're building something out there, and I think that is a great foundation.
Okay. One last thing. One last thing.
Much, right? Let me just.
This is quick. This is quick. This is a shame Zion is not here.
So, that's what I was speaking about right now. Is that before everything was happening, what's going on right now? Now Zion looks like the villain. Beforehand,
right?
Yeah, bro. Because we're like Zion.
Beforehand, it was like Zion has a right to feel like let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Now Zion kind of looks like the villain. Not only is he looking like he's putting out these dunk shits and all this, and it sounds like the organization doesn't want him to play. But he looks like the villain right now that he's not playing, and this team is producing the way that they are.
Yeah.
So for me though, I still have the Suns winning this. It looks like everybody.
Stop it.
It played them simultaneously.
Damn.
It never does that. I was trying to cut one off.
I was like, wait, which one?
That was crazy.
Wow.
But it definitely is a Don DeMarco one.
Yeah.
It's unanimous here. The Suns will win this series, but hey, it definitely kind of
2
changes the narrative.
unanimouses in the show already.
Oh, we gotta have it like that.
Let's do
I
it.
feel like this is another one.
Yeah. I don't think you're lying.
Hold on, put it on me
Yeah,
real quick.
Go ahead.
You see the fucking jersey behind me, motherfuckers. You know what it's about.
The best one is next to
You
me.
think that this is about the Knights my sunglasses.
Man, fuck your jersey.
This is about the fucking Miami Heat, baby. The Atlanta Hawks at the Miami Heat series predictions is this segment right here.
Too bad we don't have a Rockets jersey.
Y'all don't want a Rockets jersey.
No, we don't. That's exactly
I don't want
why.
a Rockets jersey in here.
Nobody's
that good.
Let's keep it
Not
that way.
nobody's that good, but it's like
Hakeem, I'd have an Olajuwon jersey in here.
You know how much
Hakeem,
Olajuwon jerseys
T-Mac.
go for?
Probably
Anyway.
not cheap.
Fuck you think I'm gonna buy one of them shits for?
I have a Ming jersey out. That's pretty cool. The one-seeded Miami Heat take
And
a
I probably
commanding
wear it.
2-0 lead on the Hawks. Trae Young has been put in a straitjacket all series and have been struggling to
Going
keep
nuts.
on pace with the Miami Heat. The second game had more hope for the Hawks, but Trae seemed to shoot them out of the building while having 10 turnovers, the most he's ever had in a game. Can Trae Young and his great supported cast make one more turnover, pause, or ... in a positive way this time? One more turnover, not a negative way, the positive way, in their team as they head back to the A. So my question to you guys, and I'll start it off, because I'm a Miami Heat fan. I'd love to continue to get onto this one. Man, this is just...
Do you really have much to say on this?
Yeah. No, I have a lot to say.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Really?
I think y'all get him up out of here.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna be quick.
I'm still mad that Kyle Lowry isn't doing his shit. A little
Are
upset.
you surprised though?
Nigga,
I'm not
38.
surprised because he's been
This
showing
is
me
who
who
Kyle
he is the
Lowry
whole
is,
season.
yeah.
So
I
he
said
been.
I'm disappointed in what he is because I expected him to turn on a little bit in the
I'm
playoffs.
glad- yeah, I didn't
Tyler
want,
Hero,
want no
you
parts.
keep doing what you're doing. Keep putting out. Everybody's going to keep doubting you, putting you behind a lot of other people. Keep doing what you're doing, my guy. This guy, Jimmy Butler. What is he gifting from 3? You've been on me all season, right?
24%.
24%.
Oh,
24%, bro. That's
24, like,
crazy.
20.
Oh, in this series, he's 5 of 8 from deep.
That's cool. It's against
that
the
one game?
fucking Hawks, bro.
Is that one
It's
game,
against
bro?
the Hawks.
It's the fucking Hawks,
They beat
bro.
your Hornets that you
You're
picked.
supposed to. Who?
They beat the Cavs that you picked.
Who?
Oh.
Cool.
And guess what? They're going to lose to the Miami Heat because they're a real team.
No one thought they were gonna beat the Heat, bro.
I don't think they were. But you know why? Because the Heat are better. That's what I'm trying to say. So the Heat...
They're the 8th seed!
I don't care. They're worse. They're not the 8th seed. They're worse than the 9th seed. One thing... No,
Making our case.
I think they might be the 10th seed, actually.
No, Charlotte was the 10th seed.
Was it in the A? Yeah, it was in the A.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't really see. Maybe they catch one. Trae Young gets hot one game. I feel like that's a really big thing that we've been locking him up. It's a really big thing for us to shut down their whole offense on that. John Collins is coming back a little bit better. He looked a lot better in that last game. Danilo Gallinari, Bogdan Bogdanovic had a better second game as well.
Yeah, he did.
Ultimately, Trae is real. It's all focusing on Trae. Trae's had really bad games. For them to even make it into a game, Trae has to do a lot better. He has not been performing any type of way that he usually performs. We've been putting him in that straitjacket. Again, when his teammates don't come through for him, he tries to take too much on for himself. I definitely think that's a problem for these Hawks. Let me say this much. Jimmy Butler, after going 5 of 8 from 3, leading to his okay, that's in the series, but today I think he hit like 3 of 4. 45 points and a 7-0 spurt on that team in the final moments after it was tied at a certain moment. Gifted, suck his fucking cock.
What?
No, you've been talking shit about my boy.
Pause.
And he kept... Yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
Again,
I had to
bitch.
do it twice. Whoa.
Hey, Jimmy, thank you for shutting this motherfucker up. Keep doing it, my guy. I'm sick and tired of you.
Yeah,
he
cool.
does shoot threes.
Yeah, cool.
He does shoot threes.
Cool. Do that against somebody except Atlanta.
We will.
Yeah, I hope so.
It keeps on going.
I hope so.
It keeps on going.
I hope so.
Milwaukee got you.
We won by 10.
Exactly.
We won by 10. I have the Bucks coming out the East.
And you won by 10. Your brother had 45
Yeah,
points and won by 10.
Yeah.
Come on.
Crazy, bro. That is
10 is a
crazy.
lot.
No, it's not.
Bro.
Oh, Really, you son of a bitch. You want me to bring up the fucking Rockets again?
Yeah, we suck.
How
all
about the
year.
Lakers?
Yeah, we suck.
Yeah.
all year.
Yeah.
We were
They
playing
don't got
to
nothing
lose.
to
We still
say.
beat you in the fucking finals.
They want to hate. They want to hate. Go on your shit. Pick the Atlanta Hawks.
I'm not picking the
the
Hawks.
Hawks.
Fuck you.
But yeah, no.
But fuck that.
The supporting cast, Trey Young. The supporting cast doing their thing. John Collins is coming into his own. Trey Young, come on, man. You gotta do better. This is tough. I really feel bad for the Atlanta
It's hard
Hawks.
to do better when
That's
all
why I
you
think they're
have
gonna
on
win.
your team is just John Collins. I guess that's the reason why I have Miami because
Stop it, Gifton. You keep on putting all his supporting cast to the side when his supporting cast is really fucking good.
dog, the supporting cast is
They're good, but they're not.
They're not
good enough for
go-getters.
This.
Like, come on, they're not go-getters.
They're not better
Danielle
than Miami
Gallinari
Heat.
is not a go-getter.
I mean,
Kevin
he's our number
Herter is
one
not
seed.
Kevin Herter is not a go-getter, bro. Like,
He's a spot
they're
up
not.
guy.
DeLon Wright is not a
He's
go-getter.
a spot up guy. Danilo Gallinari can get his own bucket, but he's hit or miss, bro.
Like, they're not go-getters.
They're better than a lot of other teams. I'm just saying stop
half the
discounting them.
league.
Because they win games. They can win games, but Trey Young is shooting them out of the games.
Okay, now you're being ridiculous. We're not gonna just say Trae Young is shooting
In the
them out of
playoffs,
every.
yes.
These 2 playoff games he shot them out of, maybe.
But
But,
in the
we're not
first-
gonna generalize that as his
Time out.
career. His
In the no, I'm not. But in the first two halves, the first half of each of the last 2 games before the Miami Heat game,
He wasn't looking
yeah,
good.
Games.
No.
But
He wasn't
and in the
looking good.
second half, he put it on. I'm saying I'm a big Trey Young fan. You guys heard it in the last episodes. I'm just saying he needs to work on that to become better.
I mean,
That's the next part.
I think. Look,
He doesn't
I
have that
think-
support like in.
well,
in a,
yeah,
in
it's
a
the support.
superstar, but he
No,
does have the
I
support
think
like they
it's
do well
no.
without
He doesn't
him.
have the support, but I
Take
think
him off
it's-
the court. Sometimes
I
they
think
do better.
part of this is matchup because like he's small and they can be very the Heat can be very physical with him, bro. Like it's just not a good matchup.
Well, Jimmy Butler
realistic.
is the one who's checking him up. It's a
And
mean
it's
mismatch.
not just Jimmy, bro. Like, yeah,
It's Bam, it's Tyler, it's
They're
Westbrook.
Oh,
defending-
now you want to give Bam flowers?
Yeah, when it's a
No,
switch.
no, we
When
don't
it's
want
a
to hear
switch,
Bam in
They're
your list.
not-
When it's a
yeah.
switch,
I'm not
I don't
good.
want-
I'm not
he
going on
still
his.
wa-
But
he
yeah,
wasn't
they're
really-
defending him pretty well. Like realistically, like for what he does, they are defending him well, and because they don't have a guy like. I mean, I guess Bogdanovich and yeah, Gallinari can get some off the dribble, but again, those guys be hit or miss sometimes. There's no real guy who's coming off the dribble that will put fear in the Heat.
I'm saying that Gifton is not giving those guys respect. They're actually really good.
Well, he
I'm
might
saying
not
that it's Trey Young's fault. And if you talk to any Hawks fans,
Wow,
Trey
shit.
put him in the position, but he's also taking him out right now.
I'm not putting it all on Trey.
I'm putting a lot of it on him.
Yeah, I'm not putting it all on Trey.
I've been watching the
but-
games.
It's-
He's not playing
Maybe
well.
this,
60-40.
maybe game 2, but the first game I'm not saying is Trey's fault.
I'm saying in the first game too, he only dropped 9 points.
Not in the. He had
Yes,
20.
yeah,
and
he
he had
did.
20
No,
in
he
one
didn't.
of these.
No,
No,
the very first game he had
He
9
had 9 points.
Yeah.
He didn't score 20 in one of these
No.
games.
Nope.
I think it was the
Game 2.
after-
Yeah, it was game
2,
2. Yeah, it was
he-
game
I'll
2.
I
Game
didn't see
one-
game 2, but I don't
game
think
one,
he's
he
even
only
close to
had
game.
9
Game 2, he
points.
must have had 20 something.
I don't think so, bro.
Game 2,
Literally,
I think
they
he had
lost.
24.
Literally, game 2, they lost because of Jimmy, not because
game 2,
Trey.
I think he had 24 points.
He had 25. You're
Yeah,
right.
see,
25.
But
he didn't
he had
shoot
41
bad
minutes.
both games, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah, 41 minutes, 25
How many
points.
games, Steve?
He didn't even have the most points. Bogdanovich had 29.
Yeah.
So
Bogdanovich is nice.
I don't.
But they have him
I
come off
agree.
the bench, too.
He's a starter.
No, they haven't come off the bench last game. They
Last
started
game?
Gallinari instead.
Okay.
But how many games for the Heat?
For the Heat.
Heat and 5, really.
bro.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had
it's
5.
probably 5.
Five.
Exactly.
that's a fuck.
Gifton.
I think the Heat. I think the
Did you
Hawks
have
can
anything
still
else
get
to
one
say
on
that
their
last
court.
series?
Yeah, Heat and 5, man. That's about it, really.
Hawks have a good home record. They could probably get their home.
Like, 'cause
they
I
could
mean-
probably get a
yeah,
home
'cause
game, but I don't know if they'll.
Yeah,
get
because
both,
I
bro.
agree with you that Trae Young's gonna explode for a big 50, 55.
Dude, why do
He
you
doesn't
give
even-
people so many points?
he
That's
doesn't.
Trae Young though. Like,
He doesn't have
Real
to
quick,
get
real quick.
50 for them
Yeah.
to win, but
doesn't he?
You said that
They-
KD had to drop 50, and finally I agreed with you and predicted somebody else's high ass points. But Trae Young dropping 55 on the Heat.
He's the only dude
after
that
putting
can
up
get
those
55.
shitty ass games.
He's the only
He
dude
had
that can
one
do it,
shitty
bro.
game against them,
And it was
bro.
one shitty game, but he's the only dude
It's
on
only
Atlanta
one
that
shitty
can get 50.
That is a wrap
why
on
am
that
I
one.
crazy for saying
All three
that?
of us on the Heat. Gifting got Trae Young going for 55 points. So hit the
I think
over
he get 30.
on Trae Young's points.
I think Trae can
according
get
to
30.
Gift Man right
I'm
here.
not going
No,
50.
fuck it.
Wait. All right.
I
Look,
was
he's
gonna
not
say, though.
he's not
Yeah.
crazy for saying 50 because he did get 50
No,
on the
50
Bucks.
55.
50,
Why is that
55.
crazy?
Bro,
Why is
look,
that
he got
crazy?
50 on the Bucks, so
No,
I
but
will
that's
give
two
I
more.
will I will
That's
give
two
him
more
his
threes.
I will
Why
give
is
him
that
his
crazy?
yeah.
No,
I'll
no.
give him I'll give him some respect for getting 50 on the Bucks. But for this next game, I'll say like 35. Yeah, nah. I'm not putting
He's
50.
dropping 31. Over 30.
Yeah.
But not 50. Not in my
Yeah,
opinion.
Nah, not this next one.
But that is episode 74 of the Sports U podcast. Y'all know the day. It's 420 tonight. Y'all be safe throughout the whole day.
Yes,
Enjoy
sir.
the holiday.
Stay lifted.
Of course, happy Easter to everybody right here. Gifted, lead us out with your shit. You know how it goes.
And as always, shout out to the 101 subscribers. Thank
101.
y'all. Appreciate y'all. We definitely
Thank you.
appreciate y'all. Go ahead and stick around because we got a lot of new and exciting things coming to you.
Film
More
studies coming
interviews,
through.
More content, more film studies coming through. Go ahead if you like this button. Damn, it's 420. If you like this episode, go ahead and shout out that like button. Bust down those comments. And remember, support the
Bro, I'm gonna cut
Yeah,
your
yeah.
hands off.
Cut my hands off, man. 'cause
Pablo
I'ma keep doing
Escobar
it.
style, bro.
Support the you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, stop doing
Hey,
that, bro. We
y'all
not
have
from
a good
Miami.
night.